infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power.
Infinite power. Infinite power.
Good evening, FDL fans, and welcome to the start of a beautiful weekend of Rocket League. I'm Conway Twitchy, and I am joined by KG Fan. KG Fan, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Just excited for a bunch of Rocket League games coming up this night.
Me as well. This first matchup here is Expert League Unicorns Monkeys. Unicorns 5 and 4, Monkeys 4 and 5. I believe if Unicorns lose and Monkeys win, we have something like a 10-way tie in that league. So should be interesting as far as playoffs go.
Oh yeah, everything counts right now, especially for teams that are in that playoff hunt. So you never really know. You got to play your games, work it out, and then just take care of business and see which teams take care of business tonight.
That's right. Well, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get this going.
Heck yeah, I'm definitely ready. We are, as you announced the join-up time, it looks like Tamberlin's going to be back with Mr. Redbone against Mari. The kickoff is coming, and Conway, I am glad to be here. Take it away, please.
So off the kickoff, we got Mr. Redbone and Mari gonna go into the Monkeys and fly back over towards the Unicorns. Ant there trying to make a move to save it, not able to make a touch. Mari's gonna get back there. Ball gonna stay in the Unicorns' end. Good challenge by the Monkeys. Ant trying to follow that ball, gets a little bit of a pinch off the wall. Mr. Redbone tries to bounce it around Ant. That one's gonna go. Mr. Redbone steals it. It goes up the wall. Mr. Redbone chasing it down, gonna bounce it, but it goes back towards the monkey side on accident. Tamberlin is going to chase that one. Little bit of a touch by Ant and ends up with the save, but that was very, very close. That one almost ended up in the net.
Oh, yes, it did. And I think Redbone wanted to do a double tap to try to confuse him, but it was a little bit of a miss, and the defense was able to weather that one a little bit. Redbone's going to punch it back into the Unicorn's corner. Ant trying to get around, tries to pull it in. Unfortunately, the back end hits Ant, and there we go, opening up the scoring on a technically an own goal.
That's right. Mr. Redbone just bounces that over. Ant trying to clear it out, and yeah, just bounces right in. That's an unfortunate own goal, like you said.
Those do happen, but it doesn't matter right now. 4-6. There's still plenty of time on that clock as Tamberlin's going to push this towards Mari. Redbone trying to go up and get a touch, and does get a little bit, but not anything dangerous as Mari hits it over Tamberlin. Maybe a pass to Ant. Ant trying to sneak it underneath and can't as Redbone reads that one well. Coming off the wall, looking to make a play. Maybe trying for something. Unfortunately, not a follow-up on anybody as that ball is now in Mari's hands, who tries to get over Tamberlin. Can he get over Redbone? No! It goes to Ant off the back wall, and we have a tie game.
Excellent shot there. Mari going to send that one down. Mr. Redbone tries to make a save, not able to get there. Drag race to the ball, and Ant punches it in exactly as you said, right off the rip.
We've got a good play right there, but it's going to be Redbone meeting Mari in the middle. Ant trying to take over and push this away. Ant does with no boost, sends it to the middle. Mari trying to get a punch for it and cannot get a solid hit. Tamberlin, though, not able to clear it out, but it's to Redbone. Ant nice and patient getting around it. There's a somewhat of an open goal, but Ant was not able to control himself. Is able to send this, but it goes wide as both Mari and Ant trying to figure out each other. Right now, Ant maybe passing it backwards, nothing going, and Redbone just clears it, gets it into the Unicorn's corner. But nothing really going right now at this tie game coming up in 3 minutes. The action's kind of been stuck in the corner in the midfield.
Yeah, it's still popping up over there on the Unicorn side of the ball. Tamberlin is there, but looks like Mari's going to get back for that one. He's going to go back into the corner and still kind of stalled out. Mari able to get back, but Ant had jumped for that ball, not able to get it. That one is going to stay in the Unicorn's end, but that gets missed by one of the monkeys there. Tamberlin with the save off the goalpost, but Ant gets the juicy rebound and makes them pay.
That was a good play right there, and a nice try by Tamberlin, but it lands right into Ant's lap. That bumper was smiling as it came through that ball, and that is 2-1 with 2:35. Like I said, here we go. Tamberlin is going to meet Ant. Let's see what they've got. This is going to go inside the monkey zone, but Redbone's going to take over. Maybe it gets the boost in the corner, preventing Mari from getting more. A little bit of an awkward play here, but bouncing off the back of Tamberlin. And Ant stopping that one, getting it around Tamberlin, and it's going to go wide right. Nothing quite coming. Ant's trying to make a play on it, but Redbone is able to get a try to clear, and does. Now takes over in the Unicorn Zone. Nothing real dangerous here, although unfortunately Mari just getting kind of caught in neutral, gets bumped out of the way, and we have a tie game.
Yeah, good bump play there by Mr. Redbone, and Tamerlan's just going to pinch that one, or push that one right in. You don't see a whole lot of physical play like that anymore. Some folks are able to get it done, but most of the bumps usually come midfield, KG.
Yeah, that was a great a one-man army, if you can say that. It was a good job. Mari was on their back wheels, and just got them out of position. Good job here. Minute 53. Their score is tied, but this is anybody's game. This is an excellent start to the night. Trying to get it in. Redbone trying to sneak it to the back post. Can't quite do it. No follow-up by Tamberlin or anything. And now the ball's floating with Mari trying to get that corner boost. And now it's leaving for Tamberlin, who has full boost. Mari can't get it. Tamberlin trying to get around Ant. Can't bump Ant out of the way, who has last boost. Able to save it. Redbone trying to punch this one in, not able to do it again as Mari leaving this, patiently taking this, trying to get around Redbone. It does, into Tamberlin, and this ball is finally inside the Monkey's zone there.
Yeah, and Mari's going to score there. It was interesting that ball was getting pushed down. It looked like Tamberlin was there. Mari tried to push it around Tamberlin. It bounced off of Tamberlin, off of Redbone, and then continued down. And then Mari able to score that one. Just an unfortunate series of bounces for the Monkeys, and they go down a goal. Looks like Mr. Redbone and Mari here on the kickoff. Ball gets bounced into the Monkeys' end. Tamberlin's going to go up for this. Looks like maybe they're trying to do something with Mr. Redbone. Not able to get the pass play off in time. Staying in the Monkeys' end. Ant is just ferociously attacking that ball and trying to knock anybody off of it that they can. Tamberlin's going to bump that one off the ceiling, but Ant, once again, right back, going to put it on net, and that one looked like it could have been an own goal as well.
Yeah, this was definitely a missed touch by Tamberlin. Redbone a little too far upfield to get back. That was a good hit. Very possible Redbone could have saved it, but just not. Just end up being too far upfield, and it extends that lead. I still think there's plenty of time, 44 seconds, but right now the Monkeys need something, a pretty quick goal to make sure that they have the time. There's going to be a pass to Tamberlin. Tamberlin's missing that one. Mari's missing that one. Gives Redbone a chance to maybe control it. Does not. Kind of a center to Ant. Ant sends it in, keeping Tamberlin honest. Tamberlin's able to keep it into the corner off that save, but Mari is right there with no defensive follow-up, sending it the opposite side. And now time is of the essence, Conway.
Yeah, and 20 seconds left. Ball staying in the Monkeys' end. Ant and Mari just keep shooting that ball back and forth and pushing it on net. They're not giving the Monkeys a chance to take it downfield, and I don't think that the Monkeys are going to be able to do anything here as time counts down, waiting for the ball to hit the ground. And these are the expert players, so sometimes they like to keep it up. And a last shot by Mari, a 0-second goal by Mari to basically just kind of put the exclamation point on the domination of that first match by the Unicorns.
Yes, and I like how you play through the last second. And that right there, the last minute and a half, they played so well, and it looks like the Monkeys played a little timid to me. There was opportunities to go get the ball, but the Unicorns were starving them a little bit. Did a good job at the end of just putting the pressure on, and ended up getting a good win there. I mean, that last second goal is one thing, but they had a 2-goal lead going into that point. So without that Ant's own goal, you have a pretty dominant victory.
Yeah, 9 shots for the Unicorns, 6 shots for the Monkeys. Mr. Redbone, 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 save, 2 shots. Ant there with the MVP, and the Unicorns both within like 30 points of each other on the scoreboard there. Ant with the hat trick, Mari with 3 assists, and you like to see that if you're the Unicorns, but we all know that, game 1 is basically a toss-up, and it's going to be kind of how you answer after that game 1.
Exactly. Is it do you keep up the pace, or are the Monkeys trying to figure something out? They're talking right now. You should take the somewhat bad thing and good thing about Stream is you have usually a minute in between games to decide what you want to do, but sometimes it can make you feel cold, so it kind of depends on you itself. But You have that minute. Take the time. Try to talk some strategy, and let's see what happens with Mr. Redbone and Ant there, Conway.
Yeah, right off the rip, Mr. Redbone and Ant on the kickoff. Gonna flip towards the middle. Mr. Redbone's gonna take it, but Mari's there. Mari up in the air, soaring, touching that one off the backboard. Mr. Redbone went up for it, not able to get it, and gets around Tamberlin as well. Ant's gonna score, and the unicorns continue right where they started. Basically, it looked like both the monkeys kind of double committed that back wall, and they just weren't able to get back down to do any defense.
Yes, and I think that's going to be a little if they can't control that early on, because that's a relatively easy call to make. Somebody should be down, somebody should be up. That being said, you kind of got to shrug it off. Still plenty of time on the clock here. This is going to be Redbone sending it away from Ant, trying to get this ball, gets it away from both of them. Ant and Mari are a little bit awkward. Redbone couldn't get a good landing, couldn't center it. This ball's going to come off the ceiling. Mari with a great bump on Tamberlin, but Ant is not able to send this forward. Now trying to control it. Tamberlin gets beat here. Now coming for the ball. Bumping Ant. Now trying to do something with it. Ant bumping Tamberlin. It's a back and forth here. We have somewhat of a boxing match going on, and I think Mari takes advantage with a big swing. 2-0.
Yeah, the unicorns are just basically everywhere all at once, doing everything they can, and they're able to put pretty much everything into the net at will. It seems like just doing everything they can. For the monkeys to be down 2 goals barely 45 seconds into the match is not what they want. Tamerlan gonna try to flick it on, and they do. Tamerlan's gonna score that one right off the kickoff, just gonna carry it down. Mari tried to get back, tried to play some shadow defense, and just ran out of time on the goal line there.
Yes, that was good control right there. Mari had to be, you have to be honest with that. You have to be careful. Good job, and that's a big goal this early on. You can't let that get up to 3-0 with just under a minute having passed here. Ant's going to try to take control, slow it down a little bit, gets that boost, flicks it over Tamberlin. Now it's got a little bit of a chance here, trying to get it over to Does, but it goes completely wide left. And that's going to be a nice pass to Redbone from Tamberlin here, trying to take control. Is not able to get around Mari, but that's a center to Tamberlin. Tamberlin, not a very good hit towards Ant. And now we have a 1v1 Mari on Redbone, and Mari takes it to the side wall, trying to come off the wall with Redbone coming off the wall as well, but a great save. Decent pre-jump by Redbone there, Conway.
Yeah, and when the Redbone passed the ball over to Tamerlan, it looked like maybe Tamerlan tried to settle it, and it just ricocheted off the nose. Not the touch they were looking for, but this could be as they bring it down the other way. And I like what I'm seeing here from the monkeys, being aggressive on everything and kind of taking things away. But, I mean, Mari has been absolutely aggressive for the unicorns as well, everywhere, making every touch on the ball and just challenging everything. And it works out very good in their favor as long as they don't, double commit and start making mistakes. And what a bump there by Mari again. Tamerlan is up to make that save, but just the physical play by the unicorns making a difference. And were they the ones that got the bump goal in the first game, or was that monkeys bumping the unicorns? I cannot remember.
I think it was monkeys bumping the unicorn on Ant. Ant's back end hit that in. And that's kind of a little bit of reverse. They started off a little physical. This game, again, in the beginning, it was very physical. Tamberlin was just jousting with Ant. But right now, they're playing both kind of a lockdown game, not really giving each other anything. It's 2-1, coming up on 2 minutes. Pass by Tamberlin. That's going to go to the corner with a decent stop right there. Ant with no boost, trying to get in front. Redbone trying to make it difficult for Ant. And a little bit of bully ball, and is able to steal that away. Now moving upfield. Gets it to Tamberlin, wide open goal, but not able to get this in as Tamberlin trying to 50 win, looking for Redbone to come in, and no, it's going to go into the corner, and an opportunity I feel like just they're not able to pull through on that, the monkeys.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a missed opportunity. Tamberlin's going to have to make a defensive play on that and not able to get back, and Ant's going to punish that one, and once again, the positioning's good, but the momentum seems to really hurt the monkeys. Trying to get back, make saves, do the things that they want to do, but not able to settle the ball or catch it or anything like that. And it's cost them twice now.
Yes, it has, and here we go, a little bit of an awkward kickoff. Good job by Redbone to slow themselves down. Minute 30, a little awkward play by Ant. Redbone trying to slow it down a little bit more. Mari's there. That's going to be centered. Ant is up. Tamberlin's up. Ant beats Tamberlin. That's a 50 win, but no follow-up by anybody as Redbone tries to clear it up. Tamberlin's going to cut them off. Gets this side boost, but Mari stops that one as Redbone's circling around. Trying to make a play on this one. Ant coming for it. No boost. Good 50, but Mari is there as Tamberlin stayed back. We're coming up on a minute here, Conway. And again, this kind of happened last game. The Monkeys really do need an answer. They need an answer quick. Oh. Okay.
And right when you say that, Tamerlan's going to carry that one down and put it in, and it looked like from the angle that the director was giving me that Ant was going to get there and make a touch and make a save, but it looks like Tamerlan just pushed that one in right off Ant. Just a small deflection, didn't change the direction too much, and it was able to just pop right in, so it all worked out in their favor. Monkeys have another chance here off the kickoff. They've been very, very strong on those kickoffs, and I think that they're just going to have to answer and make one of these days. They've gotten, I think their first goal was, but they're going to have to put a couple more in with the way that the Unicorns have been playing everything. Tamberlin going to play that one in the middle. Another bump there. It looks like Mr. Redbone is out in the middle waiting for that ball. That one's going to soar. Tamerlan's trying to get back. Oh, just a little too much. Not able to get under it. I think a backflip might have saved it there, but just a really difficult time. Got caught too far forwards.
Yes, they went for a big challenge and was a little too late. And then this last one, that was a tough go trying to get there. And had that been a save, that would have been an incredible save, but not able to do it. 4-2, still time on that clock. Tamberlin's going to try to control this. Gets underneath the ball, looking for a bump maybe. And Ant hits it. Can Tamberlin catch this? And does. Great touch by Tamberlin. That's some good heads-up play right there. And the game is not over.
No, not at all. And they definitely just left that ball. And it was like a beautiful fake shot, but it had enough momentum to keep going. That was a beauty.
Oh gosh, it's Ant and Redbone meet in the middle. This is going to be towards Tamberlin. Tamberlin has an open goal. I'm not sure what Mari was thinking there, Conway. I don't. I don't.
Yeah, Mari has said that they have had some ping issues in this match, maybe, but I don't know if that was a goal there or not. I don't know if that was what happened there. Obviously, they haven't asked for a lobby reset or anything, so we'll just go for it from there. But 15 seconds, we got a brand new game. That one in front of the Monkeys end. That one's going to head towards the Unicorn side. 3 seconds. Monkeys trying to do something.
No way.
Tamberlin scoops it up off the turf and punches it in with 1 second left. And I thought for sure that clock was about to hit 0 while that ball was bouncing out. But they had just enough time on the clock to bonk that one in. And you think if they take about another half second there, it doesn't matter, and game is probably going to OT.
It's true. Like, try to do something on the kickoff, nothing, and the Monkeys get this big win, big comeback, and now it really is anybody's series there, Conway.
Yeah, 10 shots here for the Monkeys versus 7 from the Unicorns. 5 saves by Ant, keeping them in this game. That is incredible. 2 goals apiece for the Unicorns. And Tamerlan had all 5 goals for the Monkeys, which is kind of shocking because Mr. Redbone was there too, but, you know, Redbone had 2 of the assists and a save. Tamerlan just kind of, I don't want to say taking over because that seems like that's maybe oversimplifying it a bit, but 5 goals in a game is, you know, if that's your team's goals, I mean, you put them on your back.
Oh yeah, and there were some good defensive plays, and this game got really interesting with once those goals started coming in. The defense kind of like, you know, broke down a little bit for each team, but that offense started kicking in. Tamberlin, some good flicks, good control, and then Mari, an inexplicable, very possible ping-related miss on a corner boost. That's why I said I didn't know what was going on, but when you mentioned the ping, I went and hit the button, and there was some red, so it is very possible that happened. So that's something to look at too. It's part of the game, unfortunately. That's Rocket League series or servers, but sometimes you just gotta go with the good, go with the bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Ant Mr. Redbone here on the kickoff. Ball gonna roll into the Unicorns' end. Tamberlin had that ball, tried to make a touch, got bumped, and the ball goes too. But not very often you see a ball get cleared out and the player goes with it, but Certainly did in that case, and it worked out in the Monkeys' favor. Both of them able to be back for defense. Oh, tries to put that one in up top. Not able to get it there. Ant gonna back pass it back towards their zone. Mr. Redbone is going to touch that one towards the Monkeys' end as well, and it seems like everybody's just back passing everywhere right now, getting it reset. Chamberlain had a carry, but gets the ball knocked off of their roof by Mari. This ball going to go into the Unicorns' end and then instantly sent down the other way by the Unicorns. And Mari was there trying to shoot that ball on net. The ball pops around them. Mr. Redbone's there.
Oh.
Chamberlain trying to get a backflip on it and wasn't able to get there. Mr. Redbone slows that ball down and unfortunately allows the Unicorn to catch back up to it. Had a good opportunity there, but not able to capitalize. Now Chamberlain's going to carry down. It's going to bounce off Ant. Both the Unicorns there, maybe a little bit of a double commit, and that one was awfully close. Defense, not necessarily what you want to happen there with the double commit, but they are able to survive.
Oh, this is a good play. Mari, unfortunately, not able to get some sauce onto that one. That shot was a little too weak. Redbone trying to push it up and not strong enough, but is able to get in front of the defender, and they're able to get the opening goal with 3:24. And after all that, this was a good stop right there. And you know, the Unicorns' defense, the rotations just weren't quite there. And I see a ping thing again for Mari, not to make excuses. But I think at 3:24, they asked if it was too late for a server reset. Well, we'll probably have to address that one as we go there, Conway.
Yeah, obviously mid-match, not necessarily a thing we can do, but let them know after the match they can. And we're too far in anyways as far as time. FTL rules do allow 4 server resets. But if it usually I think it's within like the first minute and no goals scored, and unfortunately we are past both of those markers, so they'll have to play on, and we'll see what happens after this match. Mari with a beautiful shot off the nose to bring it back to tied.
Yes, and the thing here, both teams they came back here. Both teams had opportunities to score in the past like 30 seconds, and it ended up being the Unicorns off of a good pass. And this is one of those things. It's anybody's series. That was a close last game. It's 1-1 now, and it's 2-1 now after getting Mari dunking Redbone, and that's a good play here, nice and aggressive.
Yep, off the kick there, that ball's gonna bounce. Chamberlain once again tries to catch it, and Mari just throwing themselves at that ball, knocks it straight in and dunks it on the net, like you said. Looks like we have Chamberlain and I didn't see who it was on the kickoff, but it's on the Monkeys' end. Mr. Redbone's going to try to bring it down. Ant looks like they are going to catch that one. Mari going to send that one back into the Monkeys' end. Chamberlain's there, but Mari takes it off the nose of Chamberlain. Mr. Redbone chasing Mari into the corner. Mr. Redbone was there trying to get up for that ball. Chamberlain up as well, allowing the Unicorns to take it back the other way. Chamberlain was stuck way at the back. And then Ant is going to, well, nobody's going to touch this ball at the moment. Mari able to get something, and that one is literally just bouncing around. Chamberlain with the backflip save.
That's an opportunity. What a great touch, but a good positioning yet again. Right now, both teams do not want to lose this. We have an opportunity for Chamberlain to slam it in, but can't do it as Mari and Ant, they double commit, but able to push it forward and able to try to take control. This is a pass to themselves. Mari not able to get that one. Good attempt for their self-setup. Ant trying to send this in. It's too far left. Chamberlain's able to get away from both the Unicorns right now, but they're still there. That's a shot that's going to go wide right, and Chamberlain's now trying to take control with Mari barreling down. Chamberlain doesn't seem to care right now. Maybe trying for a flip reset. Can't do it. Got the reset, but was way too far away from the ball as Ant gets that save. Redbone sends it right back in. Mari is up and is able to clear this out. As we come up on a minute, Conway, this game, again, is anybody's game. But right now, if Unicorns have that 2-1 lead, the control, and not quite a goal.
Nope, that one just rolls down. That was insane. Could have been a very, very great shot to take this one and make that lead a 2-goal lead for the Unicorns. This one's going to float over and around. Ant is popping that ball around. It's going to go towards the Unicorn's end, and Ant with the bump on Tamerlan in the air. Looks like maybe they're keying in a little bit. We've seen this before. Ant's going to get the demo on Tamerlan. Both of them back there in the corner with Mr. Redbone, and everybody just kind of hanging out. Unicorn's going to leave that one open, and that seems like a little bit of a misstep. Because, man, Ant tries to touch that one and unfortunately just bounce out to Tamerlan. They had a really good thing going and really good opportunities, but now it just kind of goes away.
Yeah, that ball floating there kind of put everybody wide-eyed, and they no one really knew what to do except for the Monkeys, who needed that goal to stay in this game, and they are tied now, coming up under 20 seconds. They've done some last-second goals. This one's a little awkward. It goes wide. Open goal opportunity here on the opposite side. Can Mari control this? It's going to go a little too hard. Redbone is there. They're able to save it and does not follow it up, and it looks like we're going to play for overtime. And there we go, Conway.
Yeah, just a good defensive play there and goes right to overtime. Chamberlain with the kickoff. That one's going to float. Mr. Redbone going to bounce that one down. Ant able to get back and make a save. Chamberlain was up for it. Mr. Redbone's going to try to do something here. Going to flip it over. Oh, that would have been a really good shot for Chamberlain. Ant going to try to flick that ball on net. Not able to get the flick. Not able to get the motion. Now it's Chamberlain versus Mari. One-on-one in the back. Mari is there, and Ant demos Chamberlain right away. Mr. Redbone there to catch the ball. Mari pinched that one off Redbone's nose, and that one almost went in, and it's floating in the middle. Unicorns both getting down for it. Mr. Redbone challenges. Chamberlain's up, and that one's going to do it for the Monkeys in this game. Oh my goodness.
Oh my, good job by Chamberlain. Mari not able to get back in time, and Monkeys have come back. They've done a great job. They are now up 2-1 in the series. They have one more game to win, but Unicorns, I still think this is anybody's ball game for obvious reasons. These past 3 games have been very intense, very close. I'm pretty sure other than the first game, the last 2 have been 1-goal games. Possible overtimes for both, but last one had that last second goal that did it. I mean, this is a good series, but man, the Unicorns, they got to answer, and if they don't answer, obviously the series is over.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think they're going to do server reset. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. So if production will let us know if we can get that server reset, we will relay it to the teams. Copy that. I will let them know. And we will make that happen. So give us a second here on our end. But the Monkeys winning that one. It looks like they had 10 shots and 2 goals by Chamberlain to take the MVP there. That is a really interesting stat line. But they played very well. That was anybody's game. Very, very crazy toss-up for most of it. And I've noticed that the scoring is going down the more matches that we play here, KG.
Yes, and Chamberlain, I'm going to say, like after last game, five goals, all 5 on 2 this one. Been piling up those stats and keeping the Monkeys in it. And here we go. This is playoff implication stuff, and the fact that they're playing this hard. Both teams are playing really hard, trying to figure each other out. Now we're just going to see who has the biggest, who can just close this out, and if it's the Monkeys or if it's the Unicorns.
Yeah, and are we even now, or
No,
this
2-1
game
Monkeys.
4? That's what I thought. I was just checking the overlay to make sure that I wasn't crazy. But yes, Monkeys taking the 2-1 series lead, and if they win here, I mean that's it. They're on match point. Unicorns are basically fighting for I don't want to say their survival, but I mean they've got to win the next 2, or they've got to win this one, and then they got to win one more to make it happen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, but the awesome part is they need to know that they're in it. This is not like they've been dominated. They were playing a great first game, a great second game, just gets the loss, and that this is why you have to have your little confidence here because you can beat them. There's still plenty of games to be played. Just go at it one at a time. Don't try to get everything in one goal, if you know what I mean.
Yep, that's right. And all of our players are jumping in here. Looks like it's going to be Tamberlin and Mari on the kickoff. From the right side, ball goes up, and the Monkeys get it right off the rip. It's going to bounce back out from Ant, and Mr. Redbone is going to keep it in the Unicorns' end. Tamberlin with the shot on net, and both the Unicorns end up in net.
Redbone's going to try to get something going. Does get a little touch on it. Mari is able to deflect this off and keep it in the corner. I'm trying to take control here. Looking for a play. Tamberlin with a great 50. And that's going to go opposite corner as Ant trying to take control. Redbone is trying to sneak that one in. Not able to get that angle. Would have been a nasty goal, but unfortunately not for them. Not able to go in as Tamberlin trying to slow this down. It's a little awkward. Nobody going to challenge right now. Giving Tamberlin a lot of time. Gets it around one. And then here we go, an opportunity for Redbone to come in. Good deflection by Ant. That was big. If Redbone was any closer, that was a goal. Pass from Redbone to Tamberlin. Both Ant and Tamberlin missed. And 2 opportunities for the Monkeys to score, not coming in as the Unicorns not quite able to get a counter as it goes right back into their corner there, Conley.
Yeah, and I was just checking ping, and it looks like Mari's has stabilized. But it's interesting that this new server has not been maybe the best of friends for the Unicorns, because just as much as the Monkeys have had the opportunities, it looked like the Unicorns are kind of just missing things and leaving things open. So I don't know how much of an adjustment there is with that new ping, but it's certainly thrown somebody off here. Tamerlin's going to bring that one off the wall, but Ant going to try to put that one on net. It's up. It's too far. Monkeys going to have to fight back for it, and they do, but almost a double commit there. A little bit dangerous. Mr. Redbone leaves that one in front of the net. That one was dangerous too, but Tamberlin able to get a good pop on that ball. It's going to go back mid. Tamberlin is going to back pass it to Mr. Redbone, who's going to try to play it off the wall. Gets it down into that little bottom crease. Gets a good dribble around Mari. Going to try to get it around Ant, and does. And Mr. Redbone with a beautiful flick goal. And we're already 2 minutes into this game, KG.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't had this late scored goal all series long, but it's a good job. A 1v2, and the 1v2 ended up being a 1v0 as that goal welcomed that ball with open arms as Ant trying to get this. Maybe a self-setup. It does get that self-setup. Tamberlin wisely goes back and gets the save. Mari can't send that down. Ant is there, tries to touch it in. Mari has a wide open goal and does not get it as it goes off the post, and Mari trying to keep it back in, can't, as Redbone clears this out with a great save. And I have to admit, even I thought that was going to go in, but man, you kind of got to shrug that off and not worry about it. Ant trying to bump Tamberlin and can't, gets bumped instead. Redbone can't bump Mari. Tamberlin cannot flick it over Mari, and Mari sending it upfield, giving them a chance to maybe make a play here. Tamberlin hitting it off the ceiling. Mari stopping it, setting it back with Redbone setting it to the middle, but nobody there on the Unicorns side. And a lot of action right there, coming up in 2 minutes to go, but nobody quite getting that goal for the Unicorns.
No, and that's got to be frustrating. I mean, we've all missed an open net. Mari's going to get there, and that one's going to float towards the front of the net, and Mr. Redbone just catches it off the back wall. Mari made the stop, made the bump there, and then when they landed, just ended up momentum carrying them into the net, and Ant was not able to get there fast enough. Monkeys take a 2-goal lead with 1:53 left, but we know the Unicorns can score. They just need to make it happen. Unfortunately, 2 unanswered for the Monkeys so far, but ball is in the Monkeys zone. Both of the Monkeys are back. Tamberlin's going to take this one, and Ant takes it away from Tamberlin, who was trying to dribble it. And that one going to bounce back out. Mari keeps it in. Tamberlin's going to put that down towards net.
Ooh.
Ant with a very risky save there. That was very, very close. Those plays always make my heart stop a little bit, clench my jaw. Like, you never know what's going to happen with those. Just the Rocket League's not a... Those shots don't tend to be as precise as one might think. So.
Tamberlin tried to go a back post. Ant was there. Ant trying to take control, no boost, but Redbone sending it. That's a pass to the back. Tamberlin can't get that in. A nice opportunity for the Monkeys. Can't quite do it. Redbone trying to get this ball away. Takes that boost. Ant looking for a pass, and Mari is there. Ant stays away from it wisely. Under a minute, cuts the lead in half. There's still plenty of Rocket League to be had here.
Yeah, plenty of time with a minute left. Just an excellent pass there by Ant. Mari able to get up and punch that one in right around the Monkeys, who were arguably in good defensive position, but just didn't work out for them. This one is going to be the kickoff. Is going to be Mari and Tamerlan. That one's going to go towards the Unicorns and Mr. Redbone with a shot, and Ant gets back just barely to touch that one. And Ant is just bullying everybody with the bumper of that car, giving them the chrome horn. That one's going to get kicked out by Mari, who follows it with Mr. Redbone. Mr. Redbone trying to play a little bit of bully ball of their own there. Gets it around Mari, but Ant is challenging. Super challenging. And Mr. Redbone just going to bounce that ball around and pop it into the net. If you're the Unicorns, you got to do something here with 30 seconds because these Monkeys are, they're not giving up.
No, they're not. This is a 30 seconds to go. The Unicorns, you can't say that it's over. I think they tried a little bit of the kickoff shenanigans. Doesn't quite go their way. Mari gets it over one here. Ant's going up. Mari is down. Ant trying to make some sort of play, but Redbone nice and patient there. Tamerlan bumping Mari in the back end. Redbone can't quite get this one as Ant trying to do something. They need to score fast here. Mari sending it down. It's not going to go in. Tamerlan clearing it away. And I think we have that time ticking down as Tamerlan with that clear. Let's see what happens at the end. And a goal for posterity's purposes, Conway.
Yeah, and Mr. Redbone there not giving up and going to pop that one in. Just let it float. Let the time run out. And that was the exclamation point there that the Unicorns got in the first game. And the Monkeys repay the favor in Game 4 to take the series. And wow. That was really anybody's matchup there. It could have gone any way until the Monkeys kind of went on their goal scoring spree there. 2 minutes left.
Yes, I mean, the first game was Unicorns played very, very well, but the Monkeys adjusted with the way they needed to, and a very convincing series win. So the Monkeys definitely putting themselves in a better position than they were before, and now it's just kind of up to the other teams and see what happens as the rest of the weekend goes. We're getting close to the crunch time. This is it.
Yeah, and like you said, at the beginning of the match, major playoff implications here. Both teams now sitting at 5-5, so like you said, just waiting to see what everybody else does. But that's not fun when your playoffs rely on other people. That is not a good feeling. But being at 500 on the season is not a bad place to be. You could be 2-7 by chance.
And that would, but you could play spoiler at that point. You never really know what happens. But I'm just glad right now that these two teams played a very good series together, and I have to give the Unicorns credit. They played really well, but it just looked like the Monkeys were able to read it, get the hits that they needed most. Because again, I think the Unicorns had opportunities, that just weren't able to close some of them out, and the Monkeys did this time. So hats off to them.
Yep, that's a good one. We'll have to see if we're gonna get interviews here. I know we're very, very close to time, but they are still in the match. Waiting to see here, but yeah. So according to Chris, the Unicorns need the Hydras, Huskies, and Eagles to lose. So that
Ooh,
is not gonna
caller.
be easy.
Oh, there you go. Hydras and Eagles play this week, so that's not gonna happen unless they both forfeit.
That's yeah, that would be not fun. I don't know that that's even a possibility. Looks like we're getting our Monkeys in here. Welcome, Tamerlan and Mr. Redbone. Congratulations on a very good victory.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
How did you guys feel coming into this series, and take us through what you felt maybe after game 1 there?
After that first game, there's a little bit of stress, mild worries. We knew we needed to play our game. It was just actually executing on that.
We noticed you guys were able to kind of get a little bit physical there at the beginning, and then they kind of threw it back at you. Did that feel like a surprise?
Not especially after I think it was week 8, and that was Dragons, I believe. They were a very, very physical team, and we kind of learned how to play around it after that.
Yeah, and let's face it, I think we've watched through from the start of this whole series in general. Everybody's gotten more intense and more aggressive, just a little quicker, trying to just beat you to the touch in general. So we were more prepared in that sense.
Absolutely. KG, do you have any questions for these two?
Just one. After game 1, obviously you had a big game 2. What do you think was the turning point in game 2 that got you to, that put you over the edge in the sense that you were able to figure them out?
Speed. They were giving us time. We just had to take it.
Yeah, they
Being able
definitely
to
gave
play
you a lot of time.
Yeah, being able to take that time and use it, that was their undoing.
No, I agree wholeheartedly, but I just want to say congratulations on the win. You guys played awesome, and thank you for a good series to start this night off. So I've got nothing else.
Yeah, appreciate it. Well, thank you guys for bringing us in here and chatting with us about it.
We appreciate it. You guys have a second here if you want to call out or shout out, or please take a second here.
Well, I already had an interview. Tame hasn't had one this time, so Tame, you go ahead.
That's because I actively avoid them.
Well, I'm putting you on, so go ahead.
I really don't have anything to say.
There's
Well,
nothing wrong with
that's
that, by the
all.
way.
Hey, we tried.
There's entirely nothing wrong with that. You do you. You're trying to make yourselves get that push and see what happens with the rest of these teams. And Conway, again, I've got nothing else if you want to clear us out.
Certainly. Well, thank you so much for joining us here for the first hour of FDL action. Our next matchup is going to be Expert League Hammerhead Rams in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere, and we will see you then.
infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, infinite power.
Infinite power. Infinite power. Infinite power, infinite power, infinite power, power. Infinite power.
Good evening, FTL, and welcome back to the second hour of Friday night here. I am still joined by KG Fan. KG, how you doing?
Still doing wonderful. I'm excited for more Rocket League action, Conway.
Me too. We have a good little matchup here for you. It's Expert League Hammerheads Rams. No playoff implications here. Just some good old dueling it out Rocket League style. I'm ready to get this started if you're ready, KG.
Oh, I'm more than ready. I'm excited to see what these two teams bring, even if there's not quite much on the line. I can't wait to see the tenacity in their engines, if you know what I mean.
That's right. Let's get this going. Sending out. Looks like we've got Sasuke and Snowday on the Rams, and Furphy and Knight Doc Wolf on the Hammerheads. Let's see what's going to happen here. Sasuke and Furphy on the kickoff. That's going to fly towards the Hammerheads. Knight with an excellent deflection of the ball. Misses it on the second go. Furphy going to wait for that one and catch it. Tries to roll it, to juggle it, and not able to get it on the roof there. Sasuke with a touch. That one's going to continue going and push into the Rams end. Snowday is going to shoot that up. Sasuke with a demo on Knight. Furphy puts it on net. Sasuke is there to make it happen. Going to keep carrying it down. This ball bounces off of a Hammerhead defender and rolls towards the net. And Snowday not able to get that second shot on it. Furphy going to try to carry it. Going to have to do something there. Sasuke able to pinch that one away. And it's going to roll down the middle for the Rams.
Wow, there's a lot to unpack there. The Hammerheads had a chance to score. Furphy couldn't quite get the read and the mark on the ball. The Rams were able to come down and get a massive save, and then the counter to the counter led to a goal. That's a good opening goal, a minute in. Still plenty of time on the clock. It's anybody's game, but I did like to see that, and that was fun. What a shot! The heck did Furphy say to answer? I don't... Just said it. I'm just going to shoot from anywhere.
That's right. That was almost half court. Just going to bounce that one back, and a real sharp... I don't know if they pinched it or what, but that was a beauty. And then Night Doc Wolf there with the demo at the end. Give it a little bit of pepper on the end, a little pizzazz, if you will. Furphy going to kick this one off and taking a second. Sasuke able to get back, and I think if Furphy doesn't delay that there for the move, I feel like that could have gone in. Night Doc Wolf bumping Snow Day as Sasuke puts that one towards the Hammerheads net. Gets a second bump touch on it. Not able to push it in the net. Furphy wasn't able to touch it on the back either. Sasuke's going to catch this one off the wall. Pass it over to Snow Day, who takes it into the corner. Going to try to carry it off the wall, but Furphy there to get another touch. And once again, Hammerheads, long shot off the wall, not able to put it in. And this one's going to be the Rams trying to bring it back the other way, but Night Doc Wolf going to make a save. A good bump, and then Furphy with the excellent read and the excellent defensive play there. And I like what I'm seeing. Hammerheads playing very good defense and really good aggression and challenges from both sides as Night Doc Wolf almost pushes that one in.
Yes, no goal scored, but a lot of action happening. A good team plays, a good demo right there, but Sasuke is able to get this cleared out into the Hammerhead zone, trying to push it forward. Steals that corner boost. Doc is trying to come off the wall and does, but missing the ball. Snow Day keeping the ball inside the Hammerhead zone. Both have decent boosts. Let's see what they've got. Furphy's able to stop this and get a good 50 to midfield. Sasuke sending it forward towards goal, keeping Night Doc honest. Good 50 by Night Doc to keep it inside the zone. Furphy is up, send this off the back wall into the corner. And that's going to be a bit of an awkward play that goes across the goal. Yet again, Furphy trying to bully it in. Can't do it. Snow Day trying to take it away. Sends it to Sasuke. Good read by Night Wolf. That's going to go back wall. Does anybody have enough boost to get it away? And a good clear up by Snow Day Conway. Needing that one coming up on 2 minutes to go. Keeping the score tied.
Yeah, 2 minutes left and no real team jumping out to a good lead here. Still 1-1. Lots of aggression. Lots of defensive play from both teams. Looks like Night Doc gonna bump that one, a little bit of a pinch off the wall. That ball's gonna float down. Furphy gets a little bit of a touch on it. There's Night Doc. Gonna put that one up just a little high. Sasuke is gonna try to bring that one out. Furphy keeps it into the Rams' end. Gonna keep it going and keep it going. That ball is gonna roll around into the corner. Snow Day trying to make something happen. Both of the Rams are up for it. Night Doc Wolf gonna put that one on net. Bounces a little short, and nobody able to make a goal happen there. But Snow Day gonna deflect that one off of, I believe it was Night Doc, trying to kick that down and out of the way, get the clear. And when they cleared it, just right into Snow Day. What a good anticipation. We can call that on purpose, and I would almost say calculated.
Oh yeah, no, definitely on purpose. We're trying to dunk them, did a good job. Night Doc is keeping this now off the kickoff into the Rams corner. No boost, maybe trying to fool him. Good demo by Sasuke on the back end, but Night Doc is able to stall this just enough to maybe give Furphy a chance to get back. Demo opportunity yet again, and Snow Day couldn't control the ball very well. Furphy has a little bit of a chance. Does that ball roll up the wall? It does, and makes it a bit awkward as Furphy setting it down to Night Doc, who doesn't go for any of it, not aggressive, and I mean, I gotta say, it's probably okay to do that, but at the same time, I feel like you kind of gotta make that chance there, and they did not tie this game up or capitalize, and we're coming up on 30 seconds to go, Conway.
Yeah, they're getting close. They're getting opportunities, just not able to capitalize. You're gonna have to do something with 30 seconds left. Night Doc playing that one off the wall. Sasuke able to catch it. Furphy's going to try to read that one, cuts off their teammate there. That one's off the ceiling. Snow Day trying to make something happen, but both of the Hammerheads are there, and that was on net. Sasuke gets a good touch to do something else with it. Furphy trying to carry that one over. Furphy, with 3 seconds left, gets a good move around the defense, and the Hammerheads bring this one back even. And I would say we have a whole new game with 3 seconds left. But unless there's a kickoff goal here, we're going to take this first game to OT. But let's see what these last 3 seconds have.
You never really know, but I gotta say, unfortunately, Sasuke was way too far upfield for that. No reason to be, and left that goal wide open. Gotta shrug that off, but you gotta try not to do that again. 5 saves to 0, playing a really good game, but that was a costly mistake. Sasuke is going to send this mid. Wolf misses it. Snow Day over Zealous, and that was an opportunity as Sasuke tries to keep in the corner with Furphy, trying to get that clear. Snow Day gets it over Night Doc and kind of gets over Furphy, who's in a little bit neutral here. Snow Day trying to dunk Furphy, can't quite get that down, and that shot is slightly wasted. Sasuke is not able to get it around Furphy, and we're coming up on 30 seconds into overtime. Sasuke's trying to demo Night Doc, not able to do it, and now a clear from the Hammerheads into the zone. Dangerous opportunity for Furphy. Can they get that touch? And they cannot. Oh, and a lot of jumbled mess here coming up in a minute, Conway, in overtime. Nobody really playing very crisp right now.
No, the Rams had a really good opportunity there, but when Furphy got back, they disrupted that shot just enough, and that's why it deflected into the goalpost. Quite deflected in the goalpost, they were able to make that save, but man, that one was very close, and like you said, nobody really pulling out to a lead here, although Sasuke leaves that one. Hammerheads are going to get it for a second. Sasuke's going to get the touch and cuts off Snow Day, but Sasuke playing this one off the ceiling, going to bring it down, gets a boost, gets a pinch, and Furphy able to flip into that one and send it over the side. Furphy going to play that one off the wall as well. Night Doc gets the miss, and yeah, Night Doc was jumping for it, and Sasuke just faked him out, and it looks like Snow Day is requesting their server reset here after game number 1.
Yes, and a good play right there. Great demo at the end of that game to free up the back end. Just the fake they needed on a 1v1, and we have a big win for the Rams against the Hammerheads. Although if that game's any indication for later, this is going to be an excellent series. But we are going to do that server reset like you said, and I think we just got to let them know. And we will... We are going to do that, backing out now. And again, that was an excellent game. Overtime yet again. The series earlier that had an overtime game. Teams playing hard. I like this one already. Overtime game 1. Let's see, we got game 2 there, Conway.
Yeah, very, very close. Man, I tell you what, the fact the Hammerheads were able to get that second goal to take it to OT, and then, to lose it like that, that's got to be frustrating, but you just got to shake it off and go to the next one. But they played well regardless. Just maybe need a little bit more control of the ball and not so many giveaways. And when you get opportunities, you got to finish them, but they did play extremely well.
No, I agree. This was it got a little sloppy near the end, and they both picked it up, and were able to right themselves a little bit. They were caught in some awkward positions. I'm actually a little surprised, not a lot more goals. Murphy, I think, had some opportunities, just wasn't able to get their car corrected. They definitely had 2 relatively open goal opportunities off a couple of double commits. So try to shore that up and get that ball in there, but you got to be pretty, you lost the game. You got to be pretty happy because it's not like you're getting dominated.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it was very, very, very close. They didn't miss it by much, and like you said, you just got to settle in. And I'll say shake it off again, just because Galloway called me Taylor Swift.
And Galloway, of course, is going to love that.
I was gonna try to fit as many Taylor Swift references in there as I could. I just couldn't think of any off the top of my head. But I am not trying to create any bad blood here.
No. I hope he's listening too, by the way. It looks like everybody's back. This is going to be a good time. Game 2 coming up. We've got the Hammerheads and the Rams here. Rams trying to find something going, get something going, trying to find a crisp way to play. There was some decent teamwork. There's some things. I know I'm a little bit at a loss for words, but I'm telling you right now, I'm excited for this game there, Conway.
Yeah, they're just going to have to jump in here and be fearless off the rip. Don't let anything bad happen, and this ball is going to come off the wall. Night Doc's going to send it down towards the Rams. Snow Day going to leave. They're just going to leave that one, and that one's going to go down. Snow Day had an opportunity, and Hammerheads playing excellent defense there. Nightwolf going to bounce that one down. Nightwolf staying with it, catches the goalpost, and Furphy able to hit that redirect.
Oh, what a good play here. The 50, and then another great 50, and Furphy decides to be aggressive here. That's a great aggressive play. That opens up the scoring, and I'm 30 seconds in. Conway, that is exactly what you need. Any team, that's what you need to start off a game as a good goal, nice and aggressive, and a good play. With Sasuke, a little bit of deflection. Furphy's having to clear the opposite side, and does. Night Doc Wolf with a good deflection back to keep it even more, but Sasuke's up, sending it mid as Furphy now trying to take control. Not a lot of boost. Looking for a little bit of a play. Bounces off the back wall. Not too dangerous for the Rams as they're able to clear it, and technically an open goal. Who can get there first? Sasuke does, but that's going to go off the crossbar and out. But with Snow Day, what a follow-up by Snow Day, sending it to the back of the net.
Yeah, Sasuke is there, and Furphy tries to make that defensive play, and that is probably the most helpless you'll ever feel, as you make a save, and then, man, I tell you what, the ball just soars right over your head, and you feel awful. But you have a tie game here, 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Furphy plays this one off the wall. You're going to drag that one right into Snow Day, keeping it into the Rams' end. Sasuke going to push that one down the field. Furphy is there, going to keep going. And that ball going to go right to the middle, get played in midfield by Night Doc. Night Doc plays trying to play it off the wall, and unfortunately Sasuke is able to get there first. This one's going to stay in the Rams' end. Sasuke playing it up, but Furphy with a good touch. That ball's going to go right out to Night Doc, who gets the touch on it. Sasuke up, gets a touch, but not enough for it. And Snow Day had to get back and react because that one very certainly could have been a goal.
Yeah, and the good bumps by Snow Day. Night Doc had another chance to do something with it, trying to turn around. Night Doc's been on this ball, looking for that goal. We're coming up on 3 minutes. A whiff by Sasuke, but it's a pass from Snow Day to Sasuke. Furphy, good read. That's going to go back. Night Doc trying to find that angle and gets that angle. Snow Day has to be there yet again to get a great save on some of these great-looking shots. Furphy's going to send it to Doc, who can't quite get that on goal upfield. That's going to go off back wall. Doc is there. A little bit of a touch. Furphy taking over, trying to send it down. Can't, as Sasuke is there, nice and patient to get the clear out, with Snow Day trying to take control inside the Hammerheads zone. Sasuke trying to send this in. That's going to go opposite field and into the corner, with Furphy trying to get in front of it. It goes too far in front of it. Some craziness in the midfield. Some bumping. The ball wants to go somewhere, and right now it's in the Ram zone. And Conway, opportunity right there, just a little bit missed.
Yeah, a sharp shot, and Sasuke with the flip save. The defensive play here has been phenomenal, and that's not the touch that Night Doc wanted there. Hammerhead's going to have to be careful because Sasuke and Snow Day have been very deadly with the shot, and once again, just very, very close. Unrelenting pressure here by the Rams, ramming it in here, using their horns, using their Hemis, so to speak. And here comes Night Doc, gonna push that one into the Rams' end. Sasuke get a little flip over the head of one of the Hammerheads here. This one just gonna keep going down. Sasuke is going to pinch that one, and it's going to float towards the Rams' net. Furphy had a touch. That one goes around. Night Doc off the wall. Sasuke is basically got a free open net there because their teammate got a good bump. That one's going to go across, but Night Doc is there. Furphy with the demo on Sasuke. Looking at a 2-on-1. Furphy is there and does an absolutely excellent job of just fending off these shots, but Sasuke is doing an excellent job of bringing that ball up in the air and just making the Hammerheads work for it on defense.
Yes, the Sasuke trying to take control does kind of get that ball inside the Hammerhead zone. We're under a minute. Sasuke trying to get a center down and cannot quite get it for Snow Day. Snow Day sending it right back in. That's crossbar dangerous and a demo. Open goal opportunity. Furphy having to get out of the way, but Sasuke's not able to get this sent on goal. The redirect from the back wall. Can Snow Day get back in time? Excuse me. No, they can. They can, as the score stays at 1. Conway, that was an opportunity and couldn't quite get it in there yet again.
Yeah, wasted opportunity. Here come the Hammerheads storming back. Both of the Rams were just basically out of position. That one's going to roll towards the net. Furphy going to waste some time. Let it bounce off the wall, hit the ground. Sasuke with the last shot, and we go to OT. Oh my goodness, that one was so close. Here we go with Furphy and Snowday off the kickoff. Sasuke is up, gonna make a touch. It's gonna bounce back to Snowday, but Night Dot gets there first. It's gonna bounce off the wall. Snowday just chasing that one in the corner, gets it around Furphy. Night Doc is there, gonna make the touch off the wall. Night Doc tried to get a little bop of it off and get some momentum on that ball, not able to do it. Furphy gonna challenge Sasuke, but not enough. That ball continues into the Hammerheads in. Sasuke's up. Sasuke had it, and the Hammerheads able to play defense, but that was incredibly close to being the game ender. Furphy gonna pass that one back to Night Doc. That one's gonna pinch off the ceiling. Sasuke's up. Ball is gonna continue to go around. Night Doc is able to get there. Gonna go into the corner of the Rams. Snowday waiting for it. Passes it. Tries to team pinch it with Sasuke. Not able to get a whole lot of momentum on it. It does go to the Hammerheads end. Here's Snowday gonna go up for it. Put it towards the net. Night Doc is there. Gonna shoot it long the other way. But Sasuke turns on that one, and this just feels like a large match of ping pong here, KG fan.
It really does. They're going back and forth. Snowday trying to get some sort of shot on goal. Furphy stops that one. Sasuke is able to get a 50. Gets a beat by Snowday and Nightwolf. An opportunity to score. He goes wide left. A panic. I'm going to go with panic right there. Just not of a touch. What just happened? You had that goal right there. It looked like me on the field. You don't want to do that, but we're coming up on a minute 35 in overtime. The opportunities have been there for both teams to get this. Just not able to close the deal right now, as Sasuke has a weird pinch, but Knight is reading that one. That's dangerous. Snowday is able to save that into the corner. Demo by Knight on Snowday. Sasuke takes over. That ball's going to hit the ceiling and come down Furphy, and going to clear it back to the opposite corner of the Rams. And again, the opportunities have been there for both teams. A little bit of a miss by Sasuke. Snowday's able to clear this out. Sasuke's going up for it, sending it upfield, trying to make a play on this ball. Furphy gets it right down to Snowday. Snowday can't beat Night Doc, who gets a 50 yet again. And like you said, ping pong 50s. Opportunities there, but nobody's able to hit the clutch button right now and get that big goal.
No, they're not, as we have reached a match and a half played here. This ball is up in the air. Night Doc just barely misses it. Furphy with a missed touch. That's going to go out. The ball on the goal line. Night Doc saves it, and we continue here. 2:45. Night Doc is up. Night Doc is going to chase that ball. Got just enough of it to keep it going, but not enough to put it on net. This one is going to continue rolling. And Snowday has it off on the back wall. Furphy with the challenge. Sasuke puts it in the corner. Sasuke doing battle by themselves here. Night Doc passes it up to Furphy. Got a good challenge. Got a good shot. Snowday able to get there. That one's going to go off the wall from Sasuke. Night Doc is there. Going to try to bring it over Snowday. That ball stays down, but Furphy with the touch stays in the Hammerheads end. Night Doc misses that one. Sasuke is going to put it on net, and Sasuke is going to end this one. 3:32 into overtime, and I thought maybe we were going to take an entire extra overtime period there to make it happen. Goodness.
Oh, that definitely looked they were playing for that. It was a lot of opportunities for both teams to score in that game. It was a 2-1 game, 6 shots and or sorry, 12 shots and 9 shots, and a lot. So there was a few wide open goals, one in overtime, just not able to get it down. And sometimes it happens, but the Rams taking the win, and we've got another game to play.
Yeah, and man, the Rams are already looking at match point here, but the Hammerheads have kept it close. A couple of those missed opportunities, excuse me, are going to hurt them, especially going down, 2-0. You look back at a couple of those shots, a couple of those opportunities, just very, very, very close to making this 1-1. And man, that overtime period was intense. Everybody just shooting the ball back and forth, and I was not sure we were ever going to get a goal, but we did, obviously, because something had to happen at some point. But like I said, I thought we were going to take an entire 5 minutes there. And this one is going to roll into the next game. Looks like we've got Snow Day. And I didn't see who it is on the other side. Looks like it's Furphy. Snow Day takes this one off the wall. Sasuke up, puts it on net. Night Doc Wolf with an excellent save. And I gotta say, I like the defense that the Hammerheads are playing, but the offense needs just a little bit of extra love, as Sasuke is just gonna jam that one in. And right when I said I liked their defense, eat my words.
Well, there was just a mistouch a little late going up for it and ended up sending it right where the Rams wanted it, right towards the goal of the Hammerheads. You obviously don't want that. You just shrug that off. Plenty of time, and look at that. Answers with a big speed flip kickoff goal, and it's tied 1-1 just like that.
Yep, right back into it. Kickoff goals are literally the cure-all for everything, They're free, they cost basically no time, and you just pop it in and roll it into the net, and it makes you feel better. So now, like you said, tie game, 21 seconds in. That one's going to go in towards the Hammerhead. Night Doc waiting for that one to come out. Used to be. Ball just kind of going up. Sasuke has it, puts it on net. Night Doc is there. Snow Day is going to put that one towards the net. Furphy with a wild flip there. Both the defenders getting out of position. Night Doc was trying to get there and get a flip. Bumps Sasuke out of the way and also makes a save on Snow Day. Sasuke going to try to steal this one off of the jelly bean shaped minivan of Night Doc. And I gotta say, that's quite an interesting choice of vehicle when the other team is on match point.
Night Doc apparently does not means the doc. That's maybe the ambulance. It's just trying to get the ambulance in. You know what I'm saying? One of those old school ones, but it doesn't matter right now. We got a 1-1 game, 3:45 to go. Furphy trying to get in. That's a double commit by Night Doc and Furphy. That ball stays right where it is. Nobody taking advantage of it on the Rams because it couldn't. As Night Doc, though, unfortunately, knows that nobody came to really defend him and bullies it right in, and that's a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, just pops it in and gets it right on the defender, and that one pops right on the net. It's a good shot there for him, and not something that we've seen them be able to do most of the game. But Furphy gonna carry that one and almost nose pinches that one into the goal. And I like what I'm seeing here. The Hammerheads playing very, very well and getting good shots on net. That one looks like it could go in, and it does. I was gonna say I think they're just getting caught just a little bit too far forwards and just getting caught up out of position.
Yeah, that was a good read, good touch too. The ball snuck right in exactly where it needed to be. Able to get it down, and we've got a nice ball game yet again. 3:15 to go, 2-2. Sasuke is going to try to take this into the corner and out of it, but Night will with a good read. Furphy wisely doesn't commit on that one, and Snow Day is able to clear it out, but not towards an open net right now. Although a good stop by Snow Day, Doc Wolf is able to push this upfield. Sasuke beats Furphy, keeps it back inside the Hammerhead's opposite corner. Sasuke looking for a solo play, maybe even a pass, but Snow Day took themselves away from the play, but not able to get this in as Sasuke had a good play. Maybe a pass back to Sasuke. Night Wolf is back. Punched it right back to Doc. Doc sends it right back to them. Let's see if it happens again. But no, there's a 50 by Night Doc. It sends it the opposite side with Snow Day moving it upfield, and we are officially halfway through this game. It is tied. It's, again, anybody's ball game, and I do like this. Both teams want the series win. They want this game.
Yeah, and they're just playing really aggressively. Sasuke gonna have to pinch that one off the wall. Unfortunately, it just goes the wrong way. Snow Day makes a play on the ball, but it continues into that end. That ball just ended up right back into the hands of the Hammerheads as Sasuke trying to play that one off the wall. It's gonna go up. Snow Day plays that one off the ceiling. Gonna carry that one around. Makes a defender miss. Made Furphy miss. Night Doc. Ooh. Yeah, that one. That was an unfortunate play there for the Hammerheads because Night Doc pops it off the wall. Furphy looked like they were coming back for it, and unfortunately Sasuke just gets there first, beats them to the spot, and well, yeah, the rest is a 3-2 there.
It was a nice shot too, good angle and good speed. I mean, they're doing some nasty hits. Snow Day looking for a solo play, and Furphy a little too high up, and Snow Day just sends it in, and playing a good last 30 seconds. They're up with a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, 1:45 left though. Plenty of time, and we've seen that the Hammerheads are able to make certain things happen, but you know, offensively they haven't been the best. They've had chances and they've been able to make that happen, but they haven't been able to finish as well as they've been looking for. And every game has been fairly close. Furphy gonna pop that one as Night Doc gets demoed. Furphy puts that one on net, and right when we say that, they get another goal. 4-3, 1:31 left, and the Hammerheads are circling around these Rams. Not in a matchup you would see in nature, but certainly one we get here in FDL.
Yes, and that was a good job by Furphy. Good 50 win, and the double commit from the Rams got that happen. We have a nice opportunity for Wolf to go in, but demos the saver at the end. Snow Day or Sasuke trying to push this towards the goal, and goes opposite side. Doc Wolf demoing Sasuke for stealing the boost. Snow Day trying to keep it down. Furphy does kind of send it forward. Night Doc trying to slow this down a little bit. Furphy looking for a demo, and unfortunately Night Doc not able to take control of that ball, and an opportunity for them to maybe get a shot on goal just doesn't happen. And right now you're down by one. Furphy missing it, wide open goal. Little bit of a mistouch on the controller, I think. This is a great demo in the back end, a great bump on the back end, but nobody there again for the Rams to take this lead and extend it a little more. We're under a minute to go. The Rams do have the advantage right now, but I'll say the Hammerheads are right there, and they have that opportunity to score, and they can do it.
Yeah, looked like the Rams just playing a little bit of keep away there in the other end. Furphy gets demoed. Night Doc is here, though. Gonna maybe try to make something happen. Oh, the ball just goes right around Furphy. Oh, that one was close. I thought for sure that Snow Day was going to turn on that and put that one in, and that one just bounced right in off of, I think it was Night Doc. That one's going to hurt.
What a play here. The way I think he faked him out, wasn't able to get that touch on the ball, and Night Doc was not back in time. 5-3. This is a tall order to get the Hammerheads back in this, and that 50 towards the goal is not going to help. Furphy unfortunately gives a pass to Sasuke, and that's going to send it in 6-3. I think the game is starting to get out of hand at the end here.
Yeah, I never thought Rams were carnivores here, but they are eating everything that the Hammerheads throw at them, and asking for more. 6-3, 10 seconds left, and yeah. These Hammerheads are probably soup by now.
Yes, and still playing aggressive. Snow Day actually bumped Night Doc. That ball's going to go in the back wall. 1 second left to see what happens if Furphy can get it down. Not in goal. Night Doc tries to get that in. Unfortunately, that's crossbarring out. Story of the games for them. But the Rams are able to take this, and I believe, if I'm not crazy, that is game 3 and the win.
It sure is.
Yep, for the Rams. So good game by the Rams. Good job, Hammerheads, for putting up a good fight, but just weren't able to come in with any victories, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, they were close. I mean, every game was very close. They had that long OT battle, but unfortunately, the Rams offense just too much for the Hammerheads to handle, and they handled that fairly well. Rams just playing extremely good. So we'll see if we can get some interviews here with the winning Rams team. But Hammerheads, don't beat yourselves up. You kept it close and you played well, and I thought you played fantastic.
Yes, I think you guys did a great job, and keep your heads up. Good seasons. You're some people don't make the playoffs, some people do, and I just got to say that the people that don't, good job on the season, because without you guys playing, this entire thing doesn't happen. So keep it up, keep up the good effort, and we can't wait to see you next time.
Yeah. They had, like I said, they had some really close opportunities, and I liked the physical play. Just had to work on the finishing there, and it looks like we are getting the Rams in here. At least one of them. We have looks like Snow Day.
Yo,
Welcome to the interview booth. Congratulations on
thanks.
your win, and you guys
Thank you.
played very dominantly. What did you see out there? What were you able to do to make work your way?
Night Doc was not a fan of demos, so naturally, I just started demo chasing, and that's when we started kind of popping off.
Yeah, that's something that we kind of noticed, and we've noticed that seems to be a big thing for everybody here lately is the physical play. Do you think that opens up opportunities in the game, as far as getting your aerial touches? Because I mean, obviously, a demo resets their boost and gets them out of the play for a minute. Is that something that you guys work around quite a bit?
Yeah, I mean it's nice to get them off the field, but it's more about getting in their head and getting them tilted, just like we did with Night Dog. There, it was you know, we went in there and handled business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. KG, you got any questions?
I actually don't. I kind of the question you asked was the real one I wanted to ask, and you said you got somebody tilted, and that's actually a good strategy. And did you? Was there a point that you knew, if that makes any sense, where you knew you kind of had them?
I think at one point we scored a goal off of one of the demos on Night Doc, and he hit us with a wow or something in chat. I was like, oh, he's tilting. I'm just gonna start demo chasing now. It was during that last game. I
What?
think it was the one that got us back to 2-2, got us two tied with them, but I'm not 100% sure. Could be.
It makes sense. The last game, you guys were really physical and really took it to them, so that computes in my brain. So I appreciate that. But I just got to say thank you for some awesome games, and
Yeah,
we look forward to seeing you the next time you get out on stream.
yeah. Thanks for having me. That was a blast.
Conway, you got
GG's
anything?
to the other guys too. That was fun.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything else. Snow Day, if there's anybody you want to shout out, you're more than welcome to. You can take a minute here and give thanks to whomever you feel like you want to.
Shout out to K Cube and boostoverball.com. If they weren't around, none of this would have been possible. And also shout out to Binky Media.
I don't
All
hear that very
right.
often. Nice.
Excellent shouts there. Well, we appreciate it. Congratulations again. Um, we are looking at another matchup here between the expert Lobsters and Huskies here in about 20 minutes. So please come back and join us then for more, even better Rocket League action. And I do believe this Huskies team has some playoff implications. So please come back and join.
infinite, infinite power, infinite, infinite power, 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 infinite, infinite, infinite power, infinite, infinite power, infinite, infinite power, 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 infinite power.
Infinite power.
welcome back, everybody, to Frontier Doubles League. We're still in the Expert League here at the 10 o'clock hour. This time we have the Huskies taking on the Lobsters. I am Mia, and I will be joined by Galloway in this hour. How you doing?
Woohoo! I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I can't complain. I've had a very good evening. I'm ready to watch some fun Rocket League.
Heck yeah. You know what? Me as well. And enough about what we want to see. Let's get these nerds in there so we can watch them, chase around some balls and smack them around. Hopefully into a goal.
Yeah.
Maybe a demo or two here and there.
Yeah, and the Huskies going to be playing with Executioner and Black Laser, the Lobsters, with Tyler and Doc. So this will be going. I think we were talking beforehand that this is a Huskies B lineup, or was this a Lobsters B lineup?
It is definitely Huskies B. I cannot remember. I think it's both B.
Okay.
I don't remember what the style difference is between Doc and Lasagna, but they both should be a B. Or yeah.
Yeah, is that one? Ooh, that's a good save out of Executioner. As Laser's going to take this one the other way, has it off of the backboard, can't find anything. Executioner shot on, and that one off the bottom of Tyler's car and wide of the net. Doc going to pick this one up, has an open net to look at if he can swing it and get it. He does cut it. Laser not able to find it at the front post, and the Lobsters take a 1-0 lead.
Doc just, great timing just to put it into one spot that Laser had no chance of saving it. No, of course he had no boost to really get there, but he was supersonic. Just good control, a good 50 now in the midfield. Both players decide to back off of it. Neither one of them really wanted it. Black Laser getting a flick up over, I believe that was Doc, who I think had an accidental backflip here, but it was still good control by Laser in the first place to get that kind of shot. And that was close by Doc.
Yeah, it's close. If Doc has that empty jump, I think that gives him enough to get his car on it. I don't know if that's enough to knock the ball away, but he does have enough to knock the ball off into the corner. Tyler grabbing that boost, jumping over his teammate. Can't really find too much of a play. Does have this 50 into the corner. Doc looking to collect. Does. Can't get it up the wall in time. Laser up for this. Actually back down. Executioner looking for the double. Can't find it. Sends it right back into the backboard. Doc no boost, but Laser doesn't know that. Looking to get that ball around. Can't. Tyler shot on. It's behind Executioner, and Tyler gonna give his team the lead again.
And now it's the Lobsters' turn for an accidental backflip. Or not Lobsters, the Huskies' turn for an accidental backflip with Executioner. Ball going to his weak side, so he had to make some kind of maneuver anyhow. And in the flurry of button pressing, trying to get to that right spot, it's just a backflip. Now the awkward touch off a kickoff, Executioner is going to get to that sidewall, but nobody really pushed them. Both teams kind of, at times, just giving way too much room to the other teams, just waiting to see what they do with it, if they mess it up, if they get control. Both teams kind of respecting each other, and at the same time, just ego and it's a weird combo of moves. And with Black Laser almost getting that in there, is about to get punished, but Tyler will now get to clear out, and now it's the Lobsters on offense.
Oh
and
my
Tyler
goodness.
laying it from the midfield as
Great
well.
the other way. I mean, able to find this read off the wall, gets back to his own pass, great boost, has this read, and catches both of the Huskies out, and not able to get back. Executioner can't find that one in the middle of the net. Tyler extending this Lobster lead to 2, and that's a fantastic play. It looked really innocuous at first, that there really didn't seem to be much of anything, and just like that, Tyler's back up to it, has a great read. Is this one off the crossbar? Black Laser not able to get to that one on the end of Executioner shot. Does collect this here in the corner, but Tyler able to find a little bit of room. Doc gonna collect this, bring it back the other way from the backboard. Gets a touch, moving this one forward. Has this ball and is bumped off of it for Black Laser in the midfield. Is Tyler taking a good 50 and looking to collect? Does in the corner. Is just waiting, playing it very patiently. His team's up by 2. They don't need a goal, but can just wait for a good opportunity. And I like the pace change that they're just taking their time, although this aggressive play out of the Huskies is what we need to see from them.
Indeed, and while not necessarily needing the goal, always getting those extra safety goals matter, especially whenever the Lobsters, they're confirmed for playoffs, I believe, at this point. But Huskies really want to get each game that they can. And
Yeah.
it was a beautiful shot by Doc there to really try to secure the lead. However, 2 minutes remaining, Blade. There's absolute
There's so much that can happen.
yeah, it's just wide open how this game can still go. Tyler with a good flick.
What a
Gotta get
catch.
past one more. Our Executioner, 0 boost, gets the save. And just plays like that can really turn the momentum around, especially with the Executioner getting it past one.
Oh.
Laser unable to get it down low enough, though. And while players like that can really turn this around, Blade, it's only if it goes in.
Yeah, it's only if it goes in, and the Huskies just can't seem to find that ball into the net. Executioner off the wall here. Only finds a touch after the clear from Doc. Tyler back into the corner. This could be a shot from Laser. Puts it wide. All of these wide shots from the Huskies. So many opportunities at goal, and so few actually put on net that are dangerous. It's been unfortunate touches on the offense and a couple misplays on defense, some poor rotations, and not I guess seeing the Lobsters as threats in certain positions as has been shown. And Doc just going to take this one slowly, coming down on a minute left, and the lead for the Lobsters still sits at a healthy 3 goals.
Indeed, which is really it's kind of sad in a way for the Huskies, who are out shooting this Lobsters team. Okay, I was about to say if Tyler can get that on, that'd be another shot. But they're out shooting this Lobsters team 9-4 or 9-5 at this moment. But the real difference of this game has been the saves. Because Lobsters have 4 total, whereas the Huskies have 0. And you know, you don't have to get saves to win the game if you can keep them away from the net, which the Lobsters are making that difficult to do. But another way you can win the game without getting the saves is making more plays on offense, scoring like Executioner did, which is keeping his team in this with 25 seconds remaining. Down by 2 is very doable.
It is, but not when Doc has that one. Oh my goodness, what an angle, and gets the benefit of the crossbar. At least the crossbar is helping out somebody today, and it is certainly Doc and not the Huskies right now.
Not yet, though. The crossbar is very fickle.
But the offense for the Huskies, like it's there. It exists. Like they're putting shots on net. Like you can statistically prove that offense is happening. But 2 goals on 10 shots, where the Lobsters are only picking up 4 saves. I mean, that's 4 missed shots.
Yeah.
You know, I always like to do this fun little bit of math here, everybody. What is 4 plus 2? 6.
I don't have that many fingers on one hand. I can't.
But I understand that. But it's funny how they let up 5 goals this game, and they don't miss those 4 shots. They have a win here. Like they had the offense, and like the Lobsters made some saves, but the Lobsters were also bailed out a lot by the poor shooting of the Huskies. The Lobsters were still letting that pressure there, letting that pressure be there to begin with. And sure, some smart plays as far as not jumping for balls, that they did a great job of not panicking on defense. But it is a lot of shots to let up, and you can't necessarily rely on the Huskies having such poor shooting going through the series. I mean, this is game 1. I expect the shooting to get better as the series progresses.
Absolutely. And from what we saw with the Huskies, they have all the ingredients to make a winning game. I feel like if they got the offensive pressure down pat, if they can just make those better challenges on defense or in transition, just either picking away the ball or stealing away the ball, rather, or instead, they can make those opportunities happen more frequently. And, you know, while it's not always good just to have a lot of shots if none of them goes in, eventually if you make a lot of shots, something's going to happen.
Something's got to stick, yeah.
So if you're not as accurate as you want to be, just get more volume out there, and it won't matter because you'll have more opportunities to put it in. And it's just they have the ingredients. It's just a matter of at this point mix it in at the correct ratio. So we'll see how they can do it at this rate. And right there is a great stop by Laser before it can even become a shot. That's just a good clear away. It's a smart challenge by him off that back wall. And now another smart challenge by him. It's just gonna be on Executioner to get that turn around here and see what he can do with it.
It's a shot on from Tyler, is off to the side. Laser safely bringing this into his corner and having a nice little outplay. His Executioner going to bang this one forward. Laser with some boost into the demo, and that one's going to be under one and over the other and into the net. The Huskies have an early lead.
Indeed, it is a good shot by Executioner too. Seeing Tyler go for the upper angle too, decided to take it lower. It didn't help that he was running out of boost as well. It may have helped his decision making. But either way, he took it lower, which is just playing smarter, and which is what you want to see in a great dead ball 50 from pushing covers.
That ball almost didn't move.
It really did not. But the players almost didn't move either, which is kind of funny when you think about it. However, Lobsters with Tyler now going to try to get the challenge, gets it over one, but gets demoed for it. Laser baiting in Doc and then hitting it over him. However, Tyler spawned in a favorable position for that. And now it's just a little bit of a back and forth until we can see which team could really get the plays going first. As of right now, both are just kind of filling each other out after that first goal. Just seeing who can pick apart the other team first. And Tyler will do that a minute and 27 in with that play off of out of the corner, rather. Or words are hard sometimes, I swear I can speak. But getting that ball out of that corner and scoring it there, a great shot, tying this up. And Black Laser is responding to Blade, and just like that, you know, it's still good to get a goal in. Yeah. But even if it's washed away instantly off of the kickoff, it's still good because it still shows that you can score. There's no voodoo. There's no anything against you. You just gotta make it happen. And what do you know? There's a mistake on a kickoff, and there's just another wash away kickoff goal.
You know, and I have to say, Executioner has been involved in all of these. The goal before these two kickoff goals, Executioner had a ball side rotation. He came in at the front post facing towards the back post rather than at the back post facing the front post. Really didn't do himself any favors trying to do that. And I will say, though, to his credit, the next kickoff was really good. Did a great job netting the ball in the middle, and it was a great follow-up from his teammate. But there again, I don't know if that was a comms thing or what happened, if he was trying to fake. But you know, if they win, that's something I'd like to ask about. Is what the hell kind of happened there to just let an easy shot go in on net, because it seemed to me that the second in Laser was aware that Executioner wasn't going to go for that ball.
Yeah, well, that's something we'll have to see if we can get the opportunity. As of right now, neither team wanting to relent to the other. Still tied at 2-2 halfway through this. Laser going to take it off the corner to the wall. Go for the downward touch on it, but couldn't quite connect it. Now it's going to be an awkward touch. Tyler from the corner. Get the shot off Black Laser with a fantastic save. Executioner with a beautiful touch up to keep the no boost Doc. No, keeping him honest, having to play it slow, which didn't know he had no boost, but if he had some, that'd been a perfect touch to keep him out of play. It's a very great bump from there's a good no boost bump. That's not him. Neither one of these players had much boost. And Laser unable to recognize it in time or see it. Just could not get in there in time. Tyler slapping that in there, seeing what his teammate's doing, or have his teammate call that out to him. Just a well done play, and Lobsters taking the lead from a play like that. I can respect that any day of the week.
Yeah, that's just great. That's just great awareness from Doc to turn at that spot, find Executioner, and then not only find him, but get the contact on the car, clear that space out, and Laser not able to get back in time, which is unfortunate. And good on Tyler to be sitting there waiting and able to capitalize on that kind of opportunity. Can't really fault Executioner too much. That's coming out of a blind. That's coming out of a blind spot. And sure, you know somebody's there, but you can't always make. You know, should you be aware of a possible bump? Yeah, but can't really fault anyone for that. And that's just going to be a great shot in from Doc. 2-goal lead on them. And I mean, the Huskies have looked solid, and it's really it really has come down to just a couple good plays out of the Lobsters. That one there, and the bump play out of Doc for Tyler too. They're just, these last 2 goals have just been solid.
Yeah, man, it was really a great touch by Tyler just to mess with the defense's mind, and it's just Lobsters are playing great right now, and Huskies not playing bad, as we were saying. They have all the ingredients. It's just it doesn't help when the Lobsters are taking away the bowl and the and the whisk away from them. But now without that opportunity, Executioner going to get the touch, not quite in. Tyler getting the save, Doc clearing it out. Black Lasers challenging. Tyler wins the 50 in the air. Executioner going to have to play this one slow as he grabs boost, gets around Tyler in that corner. If he can get this control, that would have set him up really perfect for a 2v1.
Oh,
now
no.
he's just a little bit too slow getting to it. Black Laser having a rush back, gets a fantastic save. Executioner still low boost, beats Doc on that, and Huskies are fighting hard to hang on in this last 30 seconds. A good demo. I feel like we need that kind of aggression here to get this self opportunity. A good flick. Tyler getting the save. Blade, 20 seconds. Close us out here.
Yeah, Later going to need to find one quick. Can't get it. Executioner grabbing this corner boost is going to turn away. Both of the Huskies looking out. They need to find 2. They can't afford to turn off of this ball. Later going to send this one on. Needs the shot. Needs this one. Has it. And they have a chance. The Huskies not out of this one before seconds. It's going to be a tall ask. It's just going to come down to this kickoff. What do you think the Huskies may try here? And I mean, if you're the Lobsters, do you potentially try to fake this?
I'm not a huge fan of fakes on kickoffs, I'm being perfectly honest. Whether you're down or up, there's just a lot that can go wrong from this. A good 50 in the air. If Executioner can keep this up, which he can, takes it to the wall. Laser gonna be waiting for it. No boost, however. Executioner couldn't get it off that backboard, which is what I think he wanted to do, or either to drop it down. Unfortunately, Laser just had no boost to grab. I think only 12 to his name, something like that. And at a tense opportunity for the Huskies to tie it up in those seconds, the Lobsters hang in there tough with a good, patient defense, not just flinging it, given the opportunity. And now we have match point for the Lobsters, where the Huskies really need to have any chance for playoff. I think just they have to win this, at least even out their win differential at 0. If they can win this, it'll be at 5-5, which I think is tied records. They really need this reverse sweep to happen for them if they want that chance.
Which is a huge road to walk back from to try to save your season. But I don't know if they need any magic from any other teams, but this is the last opportunity for this Husky squad to control their own destiny. And it starts here in these next 5 minutes. The shot total's looking pretty good. Saves not really there. The Lobsters picking up 5 in that game off of the 7 shots from the Huskies. So offense is still present. Defense still a little lackluster. Positioning and rotations struggling a little bit. I really think for the Huskies, it's going to be about finding one early, like this. And I'm not going to sit here and say that they need to now nurse and protect this lead.
No,
but they need to score. They need to score at least 4. And sure, we got to talk one by one here, but this is a great start. But I'm going to just need to see some saves on defense. It's just going to be how this game's going to work. Like, that's a tough ask for a save there, but those are the kind of plays that you need to make if you want to give your chance a team at playoffs. Like, you're just going to have to be asked to make difficult saves.
Yeah, the thing is, that's such a difficult decision making at that moment.
Yeah.
So you're backwards. That looks like it's going in, but might be just the right height to not go in. Do you not go for that and you play for the crossbar and risk just let it fly in without any contention to it? Or do you just try to go for an awkward save and potentially just leave an open net? It's really difficult. I cannot fault Executioner there, other than just not touching the ball, which I'm not going to say anything about because I've missed easier saves before. But, however, they don't have to be stressed about that. They've got a good early goal. They got good pressure. They're making some great shots, especially Executioner flinging it, using that dominance power, and those shots that you get from that car. Just they're doing things right, and they're doing it better. They're getting better shots now as well.
Yeah.
The thing that made them lose the last game was kickoffs. If they can minimize those mistakes there, I understand you're trying to do those fast kickoffs, try to make something happen, but don't sacrifice precision for speed. Like right there, Laser had to be precise, but speedy at the same time. Doing so to beat the last man gets the goal, and now I think this is the first time, Blade, that they've ever had a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I think that the most that they've had is one. I mean, 2-goal lead, and positive 2-goal lead, negative. There's still 4 minutes of game time left, and you're down 2-0 in a series. So, like, we do have to take this grain of good, but we need to take a look at the pound of bad that they've put themselves with. But this is good out of Executioner. There have been some Executioner errors, but it's a good goal. I think it's a good way back, getting some confidence. It's a great shot. It seems to be some of these shooting woes are looking to be a little bit cured. The rotations are looking a lot tighter. Executioner's getting time and space. Can't find the play there, but makes it real awkward for Doc and is going to try to chase him down. He does interrupt the play momentarily, and actually looking at that Executioner's play there is what lets Laser here get the 50 with Doc.
Indeed, somehow like pinched the car up the wall more.
Yeah.
Which is I don't know whether there's a name for pinching cars on the wall. We'll let that one go to the comment section. However, we're going to we'll give them the credit where it's due. And also, Blade, let's just throw this out there because it's the optimistic person in me, and also the person who wants to ride the hot wave as hard as I can. You said 4 minutes is a bad thing because there's plenty that can go wrong. There's also plenty of time for them to make more things right. Yeah. More time to build up that momentum even more and just get things going. That said, a beautiful shot by Tyler, heavily contested, but able to make that go in to reduce this lead to half by now down by 2, almost halfway, but not quite. And that's almost a great save. The Huskies are doing better. I feel like they're almost there defensively, like you want them to do.
And sure, they got that goal and they gave one up, but I look at it this way. Sure, they've traded goals, but you're now still up by 2, and there's now half the game's almost gone as Doc looking for the flip reset, can't find it. Tyler putting this one on the backboard. Only Laser there looking for the demo. Tyler does get this one. Executioner going to be the first one back to this ball. Has this one around Tyler. Only 12 trying to pick up some pads, looking to take his time, getting it to the backboard, and Laser gonna back off here. But this Huskies offense looks a lot better. The defense looks a lot more solid. Like, it just seems that there were any comms issues that they're not there now. And I mean, Executioner, that's just a solo play around the team. That's a great first touch, great second touch between Doc and Tyler, and tucks it into the top left. And for the struggles he had early, he certainly showed up in this game and has put his mark on it as really being a defining characteristic. I mean, both of them. I actually just looked over, and I mean, Laser also with these 5 goals has 3 goals, 2 assists to his name. That the Huskies team is cooking now.
Indeed, and one of the things that I really wanted to get into is both these teams are very capable. I mean, they're both a very solid team, especially for B teams. It's just a matter of if you can wake up, just get on fire. Executioner getting a goal from a mistake on defense there, and right now I was going to question the Huskies maybe not taking a timeout, or maybe taking a timeout to try to ice the Lobsters while solidifying what they want to do, but they were gaining momentum that second game. They lost it, sure, but they were gaining the momentum, and they just continue to have faith in themselves, what you got to do when you're playing Rocket League. and this now they're truly getting into their stride, winning that momentum. A good challenge by Executioner. It didn't get the save, but it forced it to go just fast enough and wide to the point where the Lobsters could not save it. Now Executioner's going to get another shot because he's getting there from a great touch from Laser, who's forcing Doc to have to rush back on defense to try to make an awkward touch, just low boost situation. That's a little bit of a mistake on Doc because he did have the touch, but they're forcing the Huskies are forcing these errors more and more often now, which is really playing into their favors, which is kind of what the Lobsters were doing against them in game 1 and 2, forcing errors.
And I think that some of that comes out of an aggressive game, but it's also just about knowing when to be fast too. That so much of Rocket League is not just being fast all the time, but when is the right time to be fast. And it really just seems like that the Huskies have managed that so well, and the Lobsters have not been able to do that, not been able to find the space. But Tyler gonna find the time and space here to at least put one back. 4 goals, 41 seconds. It's not out of the question, but it is certainly an unlikely outcome at this point. But that's one of those mark my words moments. And I do see in the chat from Hoodie, yes, Tyler can't sweep. We all know this.
He doesn't believe in brooms.
No. And so they get one right back. And now I'd have to say, we'd maybe be thinking that the Huskies, potentially could have taken a timeout. But at this point, do you take a timeout if you're the Lobsters, or do you ready up and want to get right back in this?
I think you ready up, and if you lose another one, at that point it's all a matter of how you're feeling or how bad it goes. Because of course, at this point, Huskies can't they have no need to really call a timeout unless they have to like a potty break. Because right now they're riding that high, they have no need to slow themselves down. Well, and I want to say something, but I don't want it to be misconstrued because it's not. I'm not quite sure how I want to phrase this here. The Huskies definitely picked up the pace. They got more aggressive. They got more calculated, which is what they need to do, and they forced errors out of the Lobsters. The Lobsters, I don't feel like they got. By score, they got dominated. I feel like they kind of did some of that to themselves as well. There's a lot of forced errors that didn't need to be happen. Even if you were in tight situations, a few of those times they still had all the control that they needed, all the timing that they needed, and they just allowed themselves to not take it. So if the Lobsters can just regain themselves, they'll win this game 4. If they can't, if the Huskies can still throw them off and put them on the back foot, then the Huskies, I think, are going to be in a great position to reverse sweep this.
Yeah, I think it's a total possibility. The Lobsters, 8 shots in that game, 2 saves out of the Huskies, and not a whole lot else. Should have really was.
There's a lot of demos.
Yeah, but you hope a little more out of the Lobsters there. And sure, game gets away from you, and there were a couple goals late that really took it from being a glimmer of hope to there being none. But that is a typical Tyler fashion of not being able to sweep. And but if Lobsters, like what changes are you making here?
Really, truly, you don't have to make many changes. I feel like just go back to what you were doing before Game 3. They allowed the Huskies to dictate the momentum early, and that really just kind of never slowed down, even when they scored. If you can just continue at doing what you're doing, you'll be fine. However, that said, Executioner, I don't dislike going for the demo here because Doc's right underneath it. You want to get rid of that first threat. But if you read the situation, you can get 2 demos there back to back. Your teammate might be air dribbling to the net, but Yeah. If you're going to go for that demo instead of rotating in for the defense, try to do the most that you can with it. And I feel like he just Not saying it was a bad decision, because I don't think it was. But now the momentum's quickly shift back into the Lobsters' favor. The Huskies got to refocus their breathing and just, all right, let's calm it down. We know what we can do to win this. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's certainly a hole that they've dug themselves into, but good news, there's 4 minutes and 8 seconds left. Bad news, you're down 2-0. Like, that's this really seems to be the modus operandi of the Huskies. Is there is good and there is bad, and there's usually quite a bit of good and not a lot of bad, or quite a lot of bad and not a lot of good. In this instance, they have a little bit of both, and Tyler, truthfully, doing whatever it was and getting a couple resets there, but that's a good demo. And that shot, like it's just got to be on target.
That's where you got to take your time.
Yeah.
Your teammate got the demo. Take your time, lock it in. That's twice right there. Well, Executioner had a little bit more of a rush shot he had to take. That's twice where you know you're going to get challenged. Make sure you throw a good shot on there. If he saves it, he saves it, but throw it on there in case he doesn't. And if he does, that still forces him to make a defensive action. Yeah. Laser, however, your teammate got the demo on the last man. Take your time. You know the other one's in the corner. If you're watching them properly, just take your time.
That was a great job on Executioner
for
getting his car on that ball, but that was a wild challenge. Another double commit. That's the other thing I've been noticing too. Is quite a few double commits out of the Huskies, and it's a matter of whether they get caught out on them or not. Is that play from Laser is turned aside as Doc going to cut back with this one. Tyler behind him, and both of them with a healthy amount of boost as Doc picking up that corner, and Laser going to send this one out in the middle. Executioner can't find this one and is being harassed by Tyler, who does find the demo in the end. Who's stolen off of Executioner, does get around the bump and finds one there, and this ball back in the corner. And the Huskies, a couple shots, but I'm still not over those first two balls that they put on target. Like, that's at this point in time, like that's the difference.
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, that is a huge difference, because this game would be tighter right now. While there's still plenty of time, they wouldn't be in this scenario where now they've kind of... You can still play it calm and patiently, but you kind of got to make sure you don't concede any more goals. You don't have that time safety net anymore.
No.
And
you don't have the goal safety net either at this point. Yeah, you can't afford it with you have 90 seconds left in your season to figure something out and figure something out fast, and that ball is turned aside by Laser. This one's going to be on from Tyler, who is going to pick up his hat trick. He is absolutely on something. He wants to be done in 4. He doesn't want to see 5. And with 84 seconds left, the Huskies need something. They need anything. They need a miracle at this point.
Honestly, I would say they just need a goal. If they can get a goal, I believe they can regain that height that they had game 3.
I'd also say next 30 seconds, not just a goal. They need a goal soon.
Oh yeah, they absolutely need it. The Executioner's doing a good job disrupting the Lobsters right now. These are unable to get it, but it gets the bump. Executioner too far away to make it or to capitalize on it, and like this, now it's going to be a goal for the Lobsters, and now it ain't overplayed, but that miscalculation of how far back Executioner was, I think that's going to be the nail in this coffin.
Yeah,
the Lobsters are repoised. They're regained their focus. They're not they're missing, but not much. And they're just on fire. And now you are desperate. There's absolutely nothing. Laser, that is within 40 seconds, not 30 seconds.
You know?
But there's also been another goal for the Lobsters since we said this. Is it a little too late? I don't think so, especially since they did score. But
1 every 15 seconds, it's not impossible, but it's still nonetheless a huge ask. If they were down 3-1, this would feel a lot more feasible. But 4-1, we're talking collapses of epic proportions as Laser gonna try to just get through Tyler. All he needs to do is just take 50 after 50 after 50, progress this ball. They don't have to score again. They just would like to keep it out of their half. Executioner getting that demo as Laser gonna pick this one up on the top of his car, trying to find this one around Doc. Tyler coming in, sends it back. 16 seconds, 15 seconds. This game is getting more and more out of reach and looking to be one that will go to the Lobsters in a 3-1 fashion. If we finish with a 4-1 scoreline, which at this point it looks like we will, Lobsters gonna take this one 3-1. Can't find the sweep, but Huskies did find that one goal. Too little, too late, and out with a whimper for them.
And honestly, the thing I think you and I truly missed the most, Blade. At the beginning we were talking about the defense for the Huskies, but I think the thing we truly missed the most from this Huskies team was team plays. Like they didn't have enough team plays. It almost always went down into a solo play, and the times that it wasn't, the kind of team plays we're talking about is not demo plays like we were seeing the Executioner go for a lot more, which works if you can throw them off the game mentally. But if it doesn't, then it's just not going to. If you can't score from it, it's not helpful. And it's very hard to score from it whenever you got a strong Lobsters teams like Doc and Tyler, BK 2020. What's going on, fellas? How you feeling?
We're feeling pretty good. Last game of the season, just trying to end it strong and go into playoffs ready.
All right. Well, I want to first ask you a question about what do you think it was that really shifted? Well, I have a feeling I know what your answer is going to be, but in games between game 2 and 3, what do you think went wrong, or what do you think shifted in the Huskies to prevent y'all from being able to close out in the sweep?
I mean, number one, I just can't sweep teams. Mia knows that. Like, I don't sweep, especially on
Call
stream.
you out.
But number two, they were playing a lot more aggressive and then also just more consistent with their touches. A lot of the times we were able to dink it over one, and then it was just like a 2v1. That game 3, they were more consistent, and they definitely were more aggressive with demos.
They were, and they were using them very effectively too. They weren't just they weren't always in the play kind of demos, but they were the mentality kind of demos, just taking you out mentally. Like I saw a few times where you try to retaliate with demos yourself, and it got y'all caught out of position. So they played very well that third game, but y'all regained strong in game 4. Blade, I'll let you take the next question while I stop coughing for long over here.
What was the hardest thing to handle about that aggressiveness? Because it did seem to get the best of you for a little bit in that game 4. You did find your footing and did get it back, but it's just games 3 and 4 definitely did have a different vibe than 1 and 2, where you guys were comfortably in control.
I think just being more aware of it in game 4. That, like we were discussing it in between game 3 and 4, where okay, we know now they're going for demos, and they still were getting the demos off in game 4, but I feel like they were a little bit less effective game 4 wise, because we were more aware of where they were. Not in scoring opportunities, nowhere where it's really like completely threatening.
Well, I don't have any more questions for you guys. I mean, I thought you guys played a wonderful series, made a bunch of great plays, capitalized on mistakes, and took care of business. But Galloway, if you've finished coughing over there, do you have any more questions for these gentlemen?
I do. And what's up, Doc?
What's up? You notice I turned it off?
I was gonna do it when he came in.
I just wanted to say I haven't heard your beautiful voice yet too much. Doc, this is mostly a fun question, but what do you think is your play of the series tonight? What do you think is your best play?
I think my best plays were just mainly like trying to get it past them so that Tyler could score, which is I think mainly what I tried to do. But in terms of like one single play, I actually don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember like solo plays from either of us. We were just having good passing plays, I feel like, and just there was one play I remember. Doc got the bump, and I was able to score. It was just little plays like that. I think that helped us tonight.
That's actually the answers I was wanting to hear, because that brings me to what I was going to come up to next. As a team, y'all played great together. We could see y'all connecting, not just in communication, but just with your touches, your plays to each other, what you were going to do. You could see it was clearly communicated. And I know y'all had a strong team and good chemistry. Is there anything that y'all work on specifically for that, or is it just from time and it's just naturally from how strong of a bond y'all have? How much y'all work on that? That's why I guess I should
You can go, Doc.
word it.
I was just gonna say it. I think it's natural because like we don't like we do like some casual games before like the league game, but we don't play like a lot with each other outside of that. So I think it just it's just natural.
Yeah, I feel like we just played well together just because our play styles meshed pretty well together, which helps a lot. And just like it was a little rough early season between the scrims that we had. I mean, to be fair, we did scrim like really tough teams and like the Penguins and the Griffins and other teams like that. So just learning from those moments, and then like you said, it's pretty natural the way that we play together, and yeah.
It really is easy to see it, because, like I said, we could physically see, even if it wasn't communicated, y'all just were reading each other well. It always, it doesn't just make me happy to see it, but it actually physically warms me up just to see teams connect that way. Like I truly love it, and it just makes me happy to play Rocket League, even amongst all the toxic kind of people we can see in Rocket League. Seeing teams come together or players come together like that is such a wonderful thing. And before we close it out, I just want to give y'all the floor really quickly to say whatever you need within legal limits, of course. Whatever y'all want to say to whoever.
Just I would say GG's to the Huskies. They played hell of a series. And good luck to everybody in the playoffs that have made it, and the guys who haven't. FTL is right around the corner. Make sure you guys sign up. And maybe I'll look into drafting you as I'm a GM.
Oh, no, sir. I'm sorry. Doc, you got any final words, brother?
No, I think that's about it. The Huskies played well. GG's to them. And Tyler, wouldn't mind being on your FTL team. Just saying.
All right. Well, let's close it out for this Friday night. That's been your Lobsters, who won in a 3-1 series. Congratulations, Doc, Tyler. I said sweep, didn't I? GG's to the Huskies, Executioner, Black Laser. That said, that's been it for the Friday night games. However, we do have a stream tomorrow night. I'm not going to tell you who all's playing. You're just going to come around and check it out.
So yeah, you'll have to show up tomorrow at 8 o'clock to find out who's playing. If you're invested, you'll be there.
Yeah, don't be bummed. Show up. You'll have some fun.
A little mystery.
But for FTL, that's been Blade and myself casting. We had Thor in the back end. Thank you, Thor, for all you did. And everybody, have a fantastic Friday. We'll see y'all tomorrow.